Okay, shalom, shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles, Great Millstone, the elders of GMS. Salutations to you, Hakim, just pushing this truth to the end. There's the scattered elect, those Israelite foreigners, especially the ones that are observing this day. A day of that's under commandment to be observed, which is also scriptural. I'm going to dive into a couple of these scriptures here. This is just a quick video. It's like a reminder, you know, and also hopefully there's something edifying in it. Concerning the Israelites, the Passover, and just simply just following instructions and hearkening to the voice of the Lord our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But I'm gonna skip down. I'm starting here in Exodus 12, and I'm gonna jump down a little. Then I'm gonna go right back up to the top again, which is a key point in these scriptures, which is it's not overlooked by the Akim, the family, the house of David. We're hearkening, we're listening, we're following directions, order, we're keeping order, and that's what's important, is keeping order, not going off doing your own thing. You see the examples of doing their own thing all over the internet with IUICK or whatever the hell you want to call them, and General Commanding General Yahana and Nate. And the wickedness is just going to get worse and just going to get worse and worse. Till the Most High removes these people up out of here. Let me find this real quick. It's here we go. This is Exodus 12, and I'm gonna start at 13. And the blood shall be, and it's talking about the Passover, of how the blood is. I'm just gonna start at 14 because no need to read that. And it says, after speaking on how we should observe this Passover, in Exodus 20 is pretty much that's the origin. That's where it all began. All right, and pretty much through the Spirit, America's going to go through something far worse than what happened in ancient Egypt when the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai literally handed ancient Egypt its ass on a platter. Beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful chapters. The book of Exodus is just amazing to read itself, man. You want to talk about, which a lot of brothers got a love for sci-fi movies, man. You want to look at something that's, in them sci-fi movies is something they pretty much put it out there as something that's not of a reality. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. And that's where they made that terrible mistake, jacking out of the Bible and then turn it into a lie. That's what the devil done, Who turned the truth of the Most High into a lie? Esau. It says, and this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it at feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. What's 2/3 doing right now? Saturday, washing their car, cleaning the house, out shopping, buying a weekend outfit for the club tonight, with not a thought, in their hearts for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, or with the time we're not even considering the times we're living in, not even considering the times that we're living in, You ask them, we're in the last days. That's what you do. You ask these 2/3, we're in the last days. They acknowledge, we're living in the last days, but something in their spirit tells them that something's going on, Not even, like I said, not even considering that we're living in these last days. It said, therefore, when it says, Silakim, this is 2 Ezra 9, and it says, then He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You know? And what comes with the Lord visiting the world which he made is destruction, man. Destruction. And 2/3 is literally not even considering it, not even putting in their minds or their hearts, man, to prepare for the coming of the Lord. You know what they're going to do. They're going to wait for that last minute when all hell breaks loose. They going to call on Jeebus. That's kind of funny. So, with that, Judges 5:11 says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in this place of drawing water, the noise of the archer, the noise of the archers, that's those thermonuclear missiles that are on their way, and the elect that's going to be delivered, It says, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. To rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Again, and this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it at a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Especially when it's time after we've been waking up. Through the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, we've woken up. So we're learning. We learned to keep this Passover. We learned what this Passover is all about, which is all about Yahweh Shai, big brother. It's all about the big brother. The bread, the wine, the lamb. It's all about Yahweh Shai. It's what it's all about. All right. You can't get that. You can't make no mistake about it. It's not a meal. It's not a party. And Yahweh Shai is looking down at the wicked, man, in their wicked Passovers. It's a party. It's showtime, showtime at the Apollo. And, that's kind of funny I say that because that's, one of the gods they actually serving, So it says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers in this place of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. So this is only talking about the Israel. That's why you don't see any other nations observing the Passover, nor speaking on the Passover, because this is just for the house of Israel, which is further reading on, then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. It's the people of the Lord. It's the Israelites, One of my favorite passages, and they like that, that it's pretty much smacks Esau and the wicked in their foul face, man. It's Psalms 147, Psalms 147, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his judgments, his statutes, and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. This is just praise the Lord. This is just for the Israelites, Praise the Lord, I don't want to sound like one of those church foods, But let me jump back into Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy. I gotta find it first. I should have pulled it up first before I even started speaking on it. I'm not sure if it's not Leviticus. Let me find this real quick. Give me a second. Here. There's actually several scriptures I wanted to bring out that's in the book of Deuteronomy. That these wicked fools are literally overlooking. Okay. I'm going to hold that one. I'm going to hold Deuteronomy 29 for a second here. Let me just find this one. Just one I got in mind. Well, it might not be Deuteronomy, so I can. Okay. A little unorganized here. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Okay, where's that word I was looking for? I was looking for the congregation. I was looking for congregation. You know, which congregation means referring to, it's a sacred, being a sacred assembly. You know, sacred. Nothing that's, like I said, it's not a party. It's not the showtime at the damn Apollo. It's a sacred assembly, a congregation. Did I miss my place here? Let me go back to this Exodus real quick. Exodus 12, where's she at? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is chapter 12. Like I said, I was going to go back and jump up to the beginning. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of the months, the new year, you know, not December 31st coming into January 1st, you know, which this world teaches. This world is full of falsehood. It's full of lies. Everything is out of course, out of order, you know, like this book of, is it the book of Daniel that says this book devil looks to change laws and ordinances of something of that, you know, that's what this devil does. It says, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel. And there it is, that word congregation. That word congregation meaning it's a sacred, I could be going off a little, but congregation is referring to it being a sacred assembly. Well, let me just look for it. Let me just go get that. Let me just dive into it. Let me see what the blue letter says first. Let's see what the blue letter says first. Speak unto the children of Israel. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel. There it is again, just Israel. Never mentions nothing about another nation. Those heathens, man. Da. Gathering, congregation, gathering. But it's more sacred. It's more sacred. Feminine in the original sense of fixed, a stated assemblage, especially a concourse, or generally a family, a crowd, assembly, company, congregation, multitude, people, sworn. But let's see, it's not here under the blue letter, but it's a sacred assembly. It's sacred, you know. It's something to take serious, you know. You can see the vibration when you're reading the book, the account when the Lord Yahweh Shai was with the apostles eating during the Passover. You know how tense and how thick the atmosphere was. You know what I mean? You know, I can grab it. I can go into it a little, but let me speak a little bit more on this. Let me just read a little bit more on this Passover because this is important. This is what this is all about. It's something, a day of observing, man. It says, speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbors next unto him take it according to the number of the souls. It says, every man according to his eating shall make your account for the land. That means count, your count estimate, you know, pretty much estimating how much this brother going to eat, that brother going to eat, you know, count, taking account, you know, and not taking so much and wrapping it up in aluminum foil and taking it home and putting it in the fridge. You know, there's order to all this. Your lamb shall be without blemish. Let me quiz back. Your lamb shall be without blemish. And it's spiritual also. It's truth. Should be without blemish, man. You know, none of that leaven in it. None of that leaven. You know, a male of the first year, ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And here we are now at this point right now. Here it is. It's around two something Saturday, you know. And they shall take it of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper doorpost of the house wherein they shall eat it. And speaking on observing these days and rehearsing the scripture I read earlier, rehearsing these righteous acts, Esau's this thinking he's clever devil. Uh, he created it so that we are going off. You know, we don't have our own lamb, or we don't have our own land. You know, this devil has been the devil, man. He's a deceitful devil, man, and he's accusing, you know, his brother, you know, to the Most High's face as if he's a innocent, you know, like he's innocent, man. You know, Esau's a fool, man. The scripture says they're children of fools, man. Children of fools. You know, create a situation, create it, and put the blame on us as if we created it. You know, I mean, we're guilty of a lot of wickedness, a lot of things that we've done wrong. But again, it said those that are delivered from the arch are the ones that are rehearsing those righteous acts of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Those that are rehearsing. So we've been woken up, and now we're rehearsing it. Devil's a fool, man. So it says in the 14th day of the same month, and of the whole assembly of the congregation, that sacred assembly of Israelites shall kill it in the evening, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper doorpost of the house, wherein they shall eat it, and they shall eat the flesh in the night. They shall eat the flesh in the night, in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Horseradish, all right? That lamb has to go on that fire, man. You don't put, you know, during the year I eat lamb a lot, and I usually base it with, after it's done, I let it heat up a little bit. I usually put mint jelly on it, but you can't do that. You know, you can throw it on the fire and just let it cook, man. You know, cook complete, no blood at all. It says flesh in the night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Bitter herbs, like I said, the horseradish. Eat not it raw. You know how these Egyptians love their raw meat. Nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, his head with his legs, and with the pertinence thereof. Pertinence is the inward parts, you know, the inward parts, all of it, you know. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning. I can't wait, man. That's one of the things I want to, you know, the whole lamb. You know, I'm looking forward to that, you know, in the kingdom. That's when we're going to get it right in the kingdom, man. The whole lamb, inner parts and all, you know. And it says, and ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning. And that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire. You know, nuke it. You know, nuke the rest, like I said. You know, wrap it in aluminum foil and saran wrap and store it in the fridge till later on. Ain't none of that popping off, you know. But where this is observed, that's the point of this video. Is what I'm gonna name the video. You know, we are to observe. You know, we are to observe. You know, the laws and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, there are no exceptions. I like to say that a lot. There are no exceptions. You don't get a pass to do your own thing. You know, so it's the Passover, and hopefully I'll probably end up trying to make it to the city, and where you know, I'm trying to decide on what's going on now because of all the demons that are in the air right now. Trying to figure out something quick. You know what I'm gonna do my damn self. You know I gotta prepare it either way. You know, so anyway, I hope this was edifying, and till next time, Lord willing, shalom.